still taking shots. He still got issues where he doesn't have the time.
Well, I'll just move on from there. I thought, what did you guys think about the new kind of offensive playbook down there in the goal line? Cole Kelly, 6'8", 260-pound quarterback in the the wild hog we call it.
I like the wrinkle. Coming out of the bye week, I was wondering, what are we going to do different? Usually out of a bye week, a coach will come with the trick play, something that you've been working on since 2 days. I like the wrinkle. I was waiting on the Tebow-ish pass, though, to a tight end.
Like the step in and
I
the
know
pop,
that's not
the
what
pop
we do,
pass.
but we ran him on. It was 3rd and shorts.
Yeah,
I was waiting
David Williams.
and I'm pretty sure they've got that in there to try it down the road.
Right.
But yeah, I thought that because they used somebody else early too. They snapped it to, was it Hayden?
Yeah,
Hayden
in the wild
lined up.
hog. Yep.
So I think from an offensive perspective, a lot of times you'll line up in a formation. Sometimes you really don't have anything off of it. It's to make the defense go practice on something. They just have to go cover it. Here's something else you have to cover. But I like the change. It'll be interesting to see now that it's on tape. What do you do off of it?
Yeah.
When Alabama knows it's coming, when South Carolina, what's that next thing now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they came to the conclusion that they cannot be the same as they had been in weeks past and have any sort of success. Now, you think about from a production perspective, they hit some of those numbers that they normally shoot for as far as offensive goals.
The balance that they're looking for.
I think you saw that
Struggles in the red zone.
Yeah. And you think, I thought they were pretty effective when put in the position to make things happen on first down and on red zone. You saw them execute. So you definitely have to come away with, from that standpoint of seeing how well they did. And honestly, 43 points should be enough for you to win games.
Should be enough.
Absolutely.
And so I don't know how much I can really even with, yes, you see some issues and it's easy to nitpick when we lose, right? But I don't know if there's a whole lot I can really take away. I maybe lean more on the running game.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding what the success was there when you think about how tough it was to complete passes. But seeing the success you have in the running game, I thought maybe get more creative in the run game and depend more on a shorter passing game. But other than that, but still, they scored. They moved the ball when when they needed to. So I just wish they could have sustained drives a little bit. I think you have to sustain those drives a little bit long when you play an explosive offense like that.
In my perspective, being a skilled guy and playing receiver, we had 2 key things. Again, we had a touchdown call back from awareness, the back of the end zone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to say CJ dropped a key ball, maybe 1 or 2. Playing receiver, our goal when playing under Fitzhill was if it touches your hand, it's a drop. 1 or 2.
Oh, yeah.
If it touches, you got to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to get many.
Hits the hands. You got
it's on you.
Yeah.
Quarterback's got enough going on. If you can get a hand on it, it's on you. So.
Absolutely. I was extremely impressed with our running game. I think a lot of people have had success running against A&M in the last few years, to be honest with you guys. But I liked how it was spread across the board. I liked seeing Chase Hayden get more than just 2 carries like he did against TCU with getting 13. You spread it across the board pretty well. Pretty interesting. Devwah Whaley got in some little fight during practice. I don't know if you guys heard anything about that.
Yeah.
I think that stuff happens, and some of that stuff needs to stay in the dressing room, but sometimes it gets out to the field,
and that's where
it gets out to the media.
But G, you can kind of comment on this too. We've seen us playing at the same time. We've seen plenty of of arguments, but 2 things. One, we played before the age of social media, where information was so readily available and traveled so quickly. But 2. If there was an issue, we kept it right then and there.
Right.
Yeah, we kept it in and there. You try to figure out how to solve it, squash it. Some guys may not necessarily care for each other, but when it came to the game and doing things on the field, everything else went out the window. So you put all that aside.
Right.
And I think it's where this team has to find a way to get to. Our most successful years, our most successful teams I've been a part of, that continuity started in the locker room,
right,
and it carried over to the practice field and out and off the field. It all turned into being successful on the field.